Immigrants have to have a lot of patience to go through the citizenship process. It takes about 12 months when they apply to be a U.S. citizen to actually, when they go to their oath ceremony, to get that certificate, naturalization certificate, to say that they're a bona fide U.S. citizen. And for some, there are language barriers. They need to speak, read, and write basic English. They need to study the 100 U.S. civics and history questions. If they don't pass their first interview, then they have a chance for a second interview, but then their application is delayed and they have to wait 1 to 3 months to do that. We're an accredited agency that provides legal services, consultations, and support to immigrants and refugees. About 85% of our population is Latinos, primarily from Mexico. The other 15% are from Eritrea, from Southeast Asia, folks coming from European countries like Germany, France, and England.
I relate a lot with our clients because I did the same process that I help them do. They take the decision to become U.S. citizens, but they realize that they haven't learned English, so that's why they're taking those classes, and they're trying really hard to learn the U.S. history and civics exam.
First, you're going to put the 3 branches.
They have to study 100 U.S. civics and history questions, and they always ask, which questions were you asked? Well, you know, you're not sure which ones the immigration officer is going to ask you, but we have some idea, because some of the questions are the same.
I was just really nervous and desperate to have the interview, because I thought if I waited more time, I was going to forget the questions.
The answer's correct.
The most important reason for becoming a U.S. citizen is to have the right to vote, to fully participate in society and the democratic process, to have a voice, and to gain empowerment as U.S. citizens. It can be intimidating to navigate the whole bureaucracy, so our office steps in. We do inquiries, we do faxes. We advocate for the client to make the process easier for them. You know, being a nonprofit, we're always struggling to make ends meet, and our citizenship fees cover only half of our services. We were funded by the state of California for our citizenship services for the past 3 years, but now that that funding has ended, we don't anticipate any new funding in the new year.
When we see all the clients bringing their spouses and their children coming to our office to introduce us to them, and that's the reward. That's a really rewarding thing for us. Being able to see them finally together, that's what keeps us going.
They're gracious, they're humble, and they have hopes and dreams like everyone else. And they really believe in the American dream of having an opportunity to fulfill their lives for a better life for themselves and their families. As long as there are immigrants needing our services, we're here willing to help.